channel, everyone. This is Donnie, and you are watching Diamond Painting by Donnie. And today I'm doing a little review for an Etsy shop. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do a review on this company just because what they do sell is something that I sell as well in my shop, but theirs is a little more specialized. And I did do, another product review on patty wax, so why not? It's not gonna hurt anything, honestly, because if people want scented wax, they go to specialty shops to get the specialty wax, and I don't sell specialty stuff. I just sell the colored stuff. So this is from an Etsy store called That Wax. And there is the return label. And I'm sure you may have seen their wax around. I've been seeing it a little bit here and there. I went there to check it out because, I wanted to just give it a try. And I ordered myself a small tin, because that's all they had were just the regular tins. I was actually looking to get the larger tin that has 3 different scents in it. And I commented, I think it was on their Instagram photo, about how I was wanting to get one of those and there wasn't any, and they messaged me and said, hey, I have one left if you're interested in it. I just want to send it to you because, I love your channel and I just wanted to send it to you. But you beat me to it. And so I said, well, that's cool. If you want to send it to me, you can send it with my order. So basically, they didn't have to pay shipping, extra shipping. I don't know if this cost extra shipping than what I paid, but I don't mind, I don't mind paying for the shipping. That was fine and dandy. I mean, I did place an order, and man, this is taped up really well. So here we go. All right, so got a little note here. It's a Hallmark card. And it's got my name on it. Let's see. It smells good, by the way. It's a thank you card. Thank you so much for trying that wax. I really hope you enjoy it, as well as the extra scent of cinnamon bears. Oh, I love cinnamon. I look forward to seeing how you like it. Sincerely, Helen from That Wax. Thank you very much, Helen, for sending this to me. I can't wait. But there's many different smells going on here. I can smell one of the, because she let me pick out the 3 different scents that go in the tin, and I can smell one of them very clearly. Let's see what this one is. This here is. Okay, wow. Okay, so we got some stickers. Oh, Tesslynn loves emoji stickers. That's adorable. She'll love that. I just got to try and keep her from putting it on my door. Oh my gosh. I have a really bad toothache right now, but this isn't going to hurt my toothache. These are Werther's Originals. Yum. It's that root canal that I need done. Eating things, biting into things hurts. Sucking on things don't hurt, so I can handle that. All right, so the berry cheesecake is the one I ordered. And I believe these are, I'll have to look it up. I don't remember. But I don't remember anything, do I? I love how they come in these jars. And it keeps the scent separate. So, and it's labeled here on the bottom, berry cheesecake, and oh my gosh, I love the smell of berries. Oh my gosh, that smells so good. It smells so heavenly. But you can see these bottles are not small. That's a good amount of wax. That's quite a bit there. And this is the bonus that they sent me, the cinnamon bears. And she must be watching my videos because cinnamon is my favorite scent. Oh my gosh, it is so strong. I love the strong scent. I do. Some people may not like overpowering scents, but I love it. I love to just be hit with that smell of cinnamon, and it is very strong. Oh my gosh. This looks like it has a bit more in it than this one. Maybe I got a smaller jar here. Oh, maybe not. It just looks like this one just got filled a little bit more than the berry cheesecake did. But oh my gosh. I wish you could smell this. But look at that. Oh. I mean, it smells so good you could eat it. I want to make sure I didn't put the wrong lid back on them. Oh my gosh. So we're going to try this out. I've got a diamond painting here, and I'm actually going to film a drill with me after I'm done with this separate video. We'll try out some of this wax. All right. Nice and padded. I love these big bubbles. If I can find where to start. Okay. I believe the shop is called MetalHeadsDPs or something like that. I will get all the information. I don't see a business card, but yeah, I'll have all the information. Oh, by the time you watch this, all the information will be down below in the description box. If you don't know how to get to the description box, I know they changed YouTube a little bit. Just hit the little caret, the down arrow looking thing, and it will open up the description box. And now the comments, they changed the comments for videos so that they're on top, right below the description box. They're going to be right there at the top instead of below all the suggested videos. It was so hard for people to find the comment section on mobile. I'm glad they changed that. I don't think it's changed on the PC, but on mobile they changed it. Oh my gosh, oh my goodness. This bubble wrap smells like it too. And these are some nice tins. Cute tins. He's got a bunch of doggies on it. And it's a hinged lid. That's good. This is nice. This is hefty. This has Bahama Breeze, Cherry Sours, and Unicorn in a Blender. I really wanted to try that Unicorn in a Blender to see what it smelled like. Bahama Breeze and Cherry Sours, you can kind of guess what they're going to smell like, but Unicorn in a Blender, gotta try it. So look at that. So the Cherry Sours is in the middle. Kind of interesting, because I think some of the scents from the others are kind of seep into the other. And this one is the Bahama Breeze. It doesn't have a real strong scent, but it does have a tropical scent to it. And the cherry, it's interesting. I'm not sure if that's because of the scents that are next to it, but it's not just cherry. It's kind of got, I can't put my finger or my nose on it. I'm just trying to grasp it. It might be the Unicorn in a Blender. But that's like a peachy smell. And I can't really, yeah, it's like a tropical peach smell. Kind of like a, I'm going to say Sex on the Beach because that's the tropical drink that I like. But it kind of has kind of an orangish, it's got a citrusy scent. But this wax here will last forever, I would think, because this is a lot. This is a very large amount of wax. And depending on how often it takes for you to swap out your wax with this kind, I don't know yet. But if it's a good lasting wax, then you're not going to need any wax ever again. I don't know how often they put these in their shop, but like I said, it wasn't available when I checked the shop. So let's get a diamond painting out and give this a try. All right, I did some digging around and I found some empty pens and we're going to try a different color for each one. Let's see if I can kind of match them. I'm not going to be able to match them up. But let's do it like this. The greens will go here. All right. So this is a diamond painting that I just recently started for another video. And we're going to just pull this cover up so we can get started. Pulling it this high up because the letter I'm working on is way up here. But let's see if I can zoom you in and you can kind of watch how it goes. All right, I'm going to be working on some J's over here. Let's start with the berry cheesecake. Now, I know with hard wax, it's a little different than with your pink wax when you go to fill your pens. So I'm going to do it like the way I know, which is just kind of go on the side here to scrape it and kind of pick some up here. I like to save all my leftovers. I know I'm really frugal that way. I hope there's enough in here. Just kind of scoop a little bit more. All right. I've learned that with the hard wax, you have to definitely be a light presser. And this doesn't seem as hard as some hard waxes, so it may not be as hard to fill as usual, but I just did what I did there to get it as filled as I can. As you can see, let's see, it's filled to the top, but I'm gonna make sure I'm pressing lightly, just in case. I've used my own drills here. I'm not using the drills that came with this kit, so let's just see how this goes. I bring this over here. And you get that nice suction sound from it. You get it more when you're pressing hard, but I don't want to press hard just because I know that is not a good way to work with harder wax, because it doesn't tend to like it. It will mush all over the place and get all over the drills and all over your canvas, and we don't really want that. Now these drills are a little bigger than your normal sized drills, so I'm trying to get them to go on here without. I'm really off. So yeah, I don't know, but the wax is doing pretty good here, not having any issues. But why can't I get that even? I don't know. Well, it's working really nicely. All right. So let me just place one more here, and then we'll kind of try the next one. See, I don't know if it matters between the colors as to how well it places or not, but I'm just going to try them all just to say I tried them all. It smells really good. I mean, I can smell, I mean, I have all of these open, but once I got this particular scent loaded into the pen, that's all I'm smelling is the one scent. I don't know why this is so crooked. That's just me and my OCD. But it's also, I know for a fact that my drills are a little big because they're not ones that come with the kit. But I wanted this really pretty color for this diamond painting. So there we go. I don't know how well you can see, but I got all of these drills here placed. If you're interested in any of these pins, I do sell these in my shop, Drill Pen Frenzy, and that is always linked down below in the description box. I only have these because they're not perfect, and I keep the ones that aren't perfect because I don't like to throw them out. All right, so that is the berry cheesecake, and still love that smell. Let's see. Can't smell it so much just sitting in the pen, but I could smell it as I was using it. Now this is our Bright Lights pen, and I'm going to use this with the cinnamon bears. See, this isn't as hard as I imagined it was going to be, the wax. It is hard wax, which is going to behave differently than your typical soft wax that come with every kit. But just filling her up, making sure I got it all the way in there. I just like to push on the end, and then I scrape off the tip. But there we go. Oh, I can really smell the cinnamon on this one. I love that smell. All right, let's find some more J's to place, and there we go. I don't know, some people might find it boring just watching someone placing drills, testing out wax, but that's what we're here for, is to see how the stuff works. And you know, if I was doing a drill with me, I'd be telling you all sorts of stuff right now, but we're going to save that for the next video. You know, who knows, I may not even get that video done because I am always so ambitious when kids go to bed. Yes, I have my grandson tonight. And then when it comes time to doing it, I'm just so petered out. I just lose my will to do another video. All right, there's another one right there. And see, it's starting to overflow a little bit because I'm pressing a little bit hard. Just put that excess back in there. So I'm running out of this letter over on this side, so let's move over here. Get some more going. Feels like I haven't diamond painted in a long time. I've been doing a little projects just because I've been so busy. I haven't wanted to, you know, pull out my big one and work on that. So I've been doing, like, I made one of those little coin purses, the one that I had bought. I think I did a review on it. I don't remember if I posted it yet or not, but I did that. Tesslynn was super excited because she wanted a wallet. She pulled some money out of her piggy bank and stuck it in there, and oh, she's just so happy with it. And now that she's lost 2 teeth, she has her 2 gold dollars that she keeps in there, which I'm not super excited about her keeping those out of a piggy bank. But if she loses them, she loses them. You know, that is how you learn. Okay, I'm not finding any more of this letter. I know there's a bunch up at the top, but I'm not going to pull everything down just to get to them. I might have to switch colors here, but oh, I love this smell. I don't know why I'm doing it this way. It makes it really hard to do a diamond painting this size when you do one letter at a time. And you're gonna miss a bunch of spots when you do it like this. Because it's too big of a canvas to keep track. Unless you're doing a lot of color blocking. So, alright, so I'm gonna say, call it good. I mean, I'll be able to update you more on how long one fill lasts, but I don't, I'm just trying out the different colors to see if they're all the same consistency, and so far they are. They're working up the same, really nice. I'm not having any problems as of yet, so let's move on to the next color. I love this Cinnamon Bears. I don't think they had it listed in the store when I purchased the berry cheesecake, or I probably would have picked it up because, oh, that smells good. Oops. All right, I will be right back and I will swap out drills and we will try the next color or the next scent. All right, I got my next color. I did want to mention that I did check, and these small ones they're 10 grams. They come in 10 gram size, so that's what this is. And it was $5.49, and shipping was $3.99. So that's what you have for just the one small container. I'm not sure how much these are. Like I said, they didn't have any in the shop. They had this extra, and there aren't any available at this time. So, yeah. Anyway, let's go do this. Oh, let's put some wax in first. All right, so I'm going to pull this up here, and yeah, see, this is softer than some other hard waxes. It's not all that hard. It might be the fact that it's warmer weather now, and I haven't really tried using any hard waxes since it was really a cold weather. So this is our glitter dragon pen, one of the many colors that we have. And now I do believe I've got my wax in there. I mean, this is a big amount of wax. I think they might be, oh, I know you can get the 3 sample pack of certain flavors. I think it is for $11.99, which is a good deal, because if you're paying $5.50 for one, it'd be $11 for 2. So it might be $12.99, but I mean, that's a lot cheaper than, well, that's saving a big bundle if you're getting 3 at once. But I can smell this now that I'm scraping at it. I think it kind of releases the flavor, the scent a little bit more when you actually penetrate into the wax. So I'm really smelling a lot more of a peachy type of tropical, not tropical, but citrusy. Like I said, peachy, more peach. This is the unicorn in a blender. All right, so let's try putting some drills down here. I'm gonna try and fit them in between my big drills. See how that goes. Yeah, see, pressing hard is not a good thing. It pulls the wax out, and you don't want to do that because then you can get it on your canvas. We don't want to do that. All right, let's move on. Still pressing a little too hard. Especially when you first fill your drill pen. If you're going to press hard, you're going to more than likely pull everything out. So I'm going to try and get away from some of those other big ones that I'm trying to squeeze them in between. And let's just move on down. I'm going to avoid that one. Let's go there. Yeah, I normally don't do rounds without a mesh ruler, but once in a while I'll do it without the mesh ruler just to challenge myself to make things straight, because that's the main reason why I use the mesh ruler, is because I get so obsessed with straightening my drills that I spend way too much time straightening them, and it ends up taking me forever to do the diamond painting. But, you know, this isn't a really huge diamond painting, so it's challenging myself to improve on keeping my drills straight without a ruler. I mean, I honestly don't feel there's anything wrong with using a mesh ruler, but, you know, sometimes it can cause me to take longer when I'm using the mesh ruler because several reasons. One is because, you know, you have to, after you're done with each section, and you have to limit yourself to that section. You can't just go off anywhere you want like I'm doing right now, or else the ruler won't fit in that next spot. And then when it's time to finish that section, when you finish that section and you want to move on, having to pull the ruler off, unless you've got a really good canvas and really good drills like my Diamond Art Club drills, it takes a long time. It takes not a long time, but even if you use a roller to roll your drills, push your drills down, I still find that I'm having to take a bit of time to pull off the ruler because some of the drills want to come up with it. So I have to, you know, push them down singly through the holes. And, you know, but, you know, to some people it's worth that extra time to get that perfection. So, I mean, I love using them, but I also would like to, I don't want to be dependent on them. Like where I can't do round drills at all unless I have the ruler. You know, I'm not at that point. I never will be, but you know, that's why I will sometimes do a round without the mesh ruler. Not to mention, I've got it on a different diamond painting at the moment, and I don't want to have to go try and find one of my backups. So, yeah, this is working really nicely. I mean, I'm pleasantly surprised that the wax is working well. I mean, I'm not going to assume it's going to work well or not work at all until I try it. So I'm just glad that it does work. Helen was extremely nice to me, contacting, you know, sending me this extra pack, and just out of the goodness of her heart, she told me there was no way she expected me. She wasn't even thinking to, you know, of me showing it on my channel by sending it to me. She just wanted to do it because she wanted to gift it to me. And it just so happened I placed an order right about that same time. So but what I'm saying is she wasn't expecting sending it to me with expectations of me showing it. And this is my choice. I'm showing it by my choice. And I guess this kind of is a drill with me. And I'm glad that I like it. I'm glad that it's doing well, because I really dislike having to, not have a good review on something. I I I will do it. I am honest, but I just don't like it, because I know how it hurts people's feelings, or it makes them, I know the feelings you get when you get a bad review. Trust me, I do know, and I'm not all about doing it just to do it. Okay, so it looks like I may need to add some more wax. They're not picking up now. Oh, now I say that it is picking up. So let me place that. I'm going to just go ahead and top it off. I know that sometimes you do need to do that after you've filled your pin in. You'll need to get it filled in a second time, and then, I'm not guaranteeing that's what's going to happen here, but we'll keep going with this one for a little bit, just to see if that's all it needed was a top off. All right, so I'm going to push down on the tip here, and then get my excess back in the tin. And let's do a little bit more. So since this is my drill with me, basically, I'll go ahead and start talking about stuff. Like, what was I going to say? That's one of the reasons why I don't do drill with me, is because I can't think of what to say when I'm, basically expected to be talking. I had all these things I wanted to talk about, but now I can't think of them. But I can just jabber all day long if it's not necessary, if it's not something that's needed of me. Okay, so that whole glob of wax just came out. I'm actually finding that this one here is a little, it feels like this one may be a little softer than the first two I tried. I'm not 100% sure. That's what it's feeling like to me. Like this one's softer. I do also, what I do like to do is to take a drill after I filled up my pin. I do this with regular wax too, is I like to pick one up and then, here, I'll put it over here a little bit so you can see. I'll go and I will squish it down really hard to get all that excess wax, so that if you do decide to press hard, so you can see here how it's overflowed around the edges. The drill's still on there, so let's get that off. And then I've got that big ring of wax. Wasn't too much. Put that back. And now let's see if that helps any with being able to pick it up and keep it picked up. All right. So we all know that the country is on, lockdown, stay at home sort of thing. I haven't really talked about it because I know that's all that's being talked about all over the place, wherever you go. You can't get away from it. I mean, walk down the street, or you get in your car to go to the store, and, you see people everywhere wearing masks. And they're discovering every day something different or new, or it's just, I just stay home. I don't, Jim does the shopping, so he goes and wears the mask. I went to the doctor, my pain specialist, and I wore a mask during that. Everyone there, they had to take my temperature at the door, and they wouldn't let Jim come in because it was, they were only allowing the people in who had the appointment. And so that was the one and only time I've been out of the house, other than to go to my daughter's house on game night every other week. And I don't go to the store. I haven't been in a store in months. I'm glad I got my hair cut, not too long before this all started, because it wouldn't matter to me really anyway. I just let it grow long if I have to. I don't go anywhere, so it's not like I need to have my hair cut. And it just makes me feel better to have it off my shoulders. Okay, so I'm doing Tesslyn's schooling at home. Tuesdays are extremely busy for us, so it's like I'm never able to get her schooling done on Tuesdays. So I have to double up on it the following day, and that's just hard on her because she can only really handle sitting for so long, so long at once. And then she really gets antsy and she can't concentrate. And it gets really frustrating for me and for her, I'm sure. So I will probably do like a day and a half worth tomorrow, and then Thursday do a day and a half, and then Friday just do the one day. It's been really hard. It really has, because we've never done just every single day her work and just get it done, because do it every day and there's not so much to do. Like Monday, it was great. We did her one day's worth of work, and she was like, "Am I done?" And I'm like, "Yep, you're done." And she was totally shocked because we weren't sitting there all day doing it. And then, of course, Monday also, I had my cat in my lap almost all day because, she was breathing her final hours, and she was really, I think she was scared, and she wanted to be close to us. And so I held her all day until my daughter Stephanie got home. And when she got home, I basically asked her to, be on cat duty. So she had her the rest of the day. I didn't go in and say goodnight to the cat, to my cat or anything. And I wasn't thinking about it. But I was thinking about her all night. And I woke up this morning to Stephanie crying. And I was like, "What, did you just wake up? Was she gone when you woke up?" And she's like, "No, I've been awake." And she was having a really hard time when it came time for her to urinate. She was really painful for her, and so she would get this horrible meow that was just, it sounded painful. And I guess this morning she had done that, and she was just she had a puppy pad with her in the bed, and she had her wrapped in it, and towels, and she didn't want to have to move her, and so she did her thing, and then she just kind of was doing that panting thing that cats do. I don't understand why, but she was doing that, and then she was just breathing and was laying on her chest, and she was laying there for quite a while, and she kept feeling her nose and thought that she could feel her breathing, but apparently she wasn't. She had passed, because when I heard her crying, I went in there, and she was already, stiff. So, and yeah, I've broken down several times today and had my cry. It was really hard, just going into the bathroom, because that's where the cat's, all of her cat box and food and water dish were. So I'm like, I need this stuff. I need it gone. I need it out of here. I can't cry every time I go, into the bathroom. So we packed it up, and, well, Jim did. Took it out, and now it's an empty spot where, she used to be all the time. Yeah. So it's been a hard day, and on top of that, I've talked about it in the past, how I've had this horrendous toothache, and I went to the dentist and they told me I needed to have a root canal, and I only had so much money on my medical card thingy where you paid into from my husband's last job, which granted he has not had that job in a year and a half, but we still have money on our that's called health savings account. We still had money on there, and we've been kind of just saving it for emergencies, and we had just barely enough on there where we could to get my root canal done. And when I went in there to get the root canal done, I was like, oh my gosh, this other tooth down here is really bad. Can you just, fill that one instead, or do whatever, get the cavity or whatever done to it. And they ended up having to pull it because it wasn't, they couldn't save the tooth. There wasn't enough tooth left because I had a filling fall out. And that's why it was hurting, is because it was now exposed. And so they went to pull that tooth, but apparently there was an infection or something, because they shot me up so many times and I could still feel it. So they gave me an antibiotic and had me come back, and then they pulled the tooth, and so I didn't have enough money to have the root canal done. And I didn't have any medical or dental. All right, I'm going to switch pens. I'm going to go to the next color. So that worked really well after refilling it. Now I'm going to do the cherry sours. And yeah, this one seems like it's not as soft as the, let me move this down a little bit. So the cherry sours is what I'm doing right now. And it doesn't seem like it's as soft as the unicorn in a blender, but man, I can smell it so much more. I can really smell the cherry now that I've started scraping it. So I'm gonna get this filled. I might have to top it off, but get it filled here. I need to get a drill to get it shoved in there. But I'll use my thumb just to press it in, to get it pressed in, and we're not focused. Focus. There we go. Okay, so I went into the dentist and couldn't get the right thing done because at the moment my tooth on the bottom, the one that they ended up pulling, was hurting me more than the tooth that needed the root canal, because they gave me a temporary filling on the root canal tooth, and it felt fine for the time being, and they said that's not going to last very long. Well, I've had this off and on. It's been happening where my tooth, it's excruciating. Oh, the pain is just horrible. So I've been dealing with that the last few days. What it is because I'm on disability, I have Medicare, but I just have hospitalization. And so I finally looked into getting set up for getting Part B. I think that's what it is. So that I have medical. And I signed up for a supplemental program so that I won't have to, pay co-pays as much often and whatnot. So it was real confusing to me. That's why I had never done it. But I may be getting a penalty because of the fact that I didn't sign up for it as soon as I should have. So I don't know. I don't know yet. They haven't contacted me or told me any of that stuff. All I know is that when I signed up, I was signed up during the open enrollment, which ended at the end of March. But my coverage won't start until July 1st. So here I am 6 weeks until March 1st. I mean, July 1st, and I'm having this tooth issue that I cannot get taken care of until then. And once I do, let's hope nothing else comes up, because that will be the only thing I will be able to have done for a whole year, because I will probably use up my entire allowance that they cover for in the one visit, because not only do I need a root canal, but I'll need to have it capped as well, is what they told me. They said if you have a root canal done, you need to have the cap as well. So I'm like, great. And there's no way I had enough on my health savings account to cover both of those things. And I didn't even realize that when I went in initially to get the root canal done. They didn't tell me that, oh yeah, by the way, you're going to have a cap put on. Okay, well, I didn't plan for that. So it would have been nice to know before I, decided to go in ahead and do that, because I didn't want to have to pay anything out of pocket, or, pay payments or something, put it on a credit card. I didn't want to have to do that. So I wanted to just be able to pay it all at once. But because I ended up having the other tooth done, that didn't happen anyway. So I guess that was kind of a blessing in disguise. But now here I am in a lot of pain. I have only eaten one meal today. I've had coffee and water, and then I had dinner, but I haven't eaten anything else, because I am afraid to eat anything other than, something soft, liquids, soups, stuff like that, because it hurts to bite down on things, cold or hot, whatever. It's just, I can't. I gotta try not to eat on that side, but that doesn't always happen. You don't always keep to the rules when you're eating. It's like you don't really pay attention to what side you're eating on, and sometimes you accidentally just bite down on that other side, and then you're in pain the rest of the night. So I am having to take some extra medications to try and keep this pain from just absolutely making me go mad. But also what happened in the middle of the night last night, I woke up and I cried out really loud, because what happened, for some reason in the middle of the night, I just chomped my jaw down, and it just clamped down on that tooth, and it woke me up. It was like a shot of just torture going through my head. And oh my gosh, it took forever for me to fall back to sleep, because it hurt so bad. And that was the only way I could, find to, not be in pain, was just to go to sleep. But trying to get to sleep was hard because I was in pain. So that catch-22 there was just like killing me. Didn't know what to do. But I woke up and it was subsided. It was still throbbing, a few hours later when I woke up for the day. But yeah, here I am, just complain. I'm just having one of those days. That's all. And who else can I talk to about everything but you guys? I love that I can talk to you guys. You're my sounding board. You're my support. You're my backbone. You'll listen to me. Or you'll fast forward over it or stop the video. But as far as I know, you're still listening. How will I know that you're not? Oh, that's called analytics. But you know what? I kind of try and stay away from those, because that just makes me a little crazy. Because half the time I don't understand what they're talking about. It's like, huh? What's that? What? I don't get it. So Well, this sour one, cherry sour, is doing really well. I mean, I don't know, because I want to try all of them out, I don't want to just say I'm going to keep going until it stops working, because who knows how long that could be. But like I said, I will test it out when, well, I was going to say when I do my drill with me, but this is basically the drill with me now. So I will try it out when I am editing. That's when I get a chance to diamond paint, or when I am teaching Tesslynn. I try to keep my mind from getting too frustrated while teaching her by diamond painting while she's watching the videos, because she has to watch the videos, and then she has to fill out these pages in her packets and stuff like that. So that's when I diamond paint, is when I'm multitasking, multitasking, teaching, editing a video. Because basically all I do when I edit the video is I listen. And most of the time when it's an unboxing, all I have to really do is, watch for the point when I need to put the picture in that I want, that I'm showing you the diamond painting for, or putting in one of the animations in between scenes for when I like pause it or something. That's not much I have to do, but it gives me a chance, some downtime really, just to sit there and listen to the video. And if something just doesn't sound right, or if there's like a car going by, I've had to edit those out sometimes, because it gets really loud, mainly when when it's a nice day and I have the window open. That's the only time it really is a problem. But we do live near an airport also, so, well, not that close, but close enough to where they are like right overhead and super loud, where you can't hear each other talk when that's going on. So obviously if you can't hear each other talk, you're not going to be able to hear the video, me talking on the video. So yeah, I edit out those kinds of things. And what else? Yeah, I make sure to get the end scene put in and all that good stuff. And then when it's uploading, I have more downtime to do more diamond painting. But that's about it. I'm not doing a lot of movie watching or TV watching lately, because I've been so busy with the shop. And yeah, for those that were looking for the large trays in our shop, we were completely sold out of every single tray that we had. We now have the trays, the large trays with the spouts. Those are back in the shop. And I will, if you guys are interested in the pens I'm using here, I will link each one of these different pens in the description box down below as well. The only one that is not something in the shop is this next one I'm going to use, and I'm going to switch colors because I'm having a hard time finding this color. Oh, I see one. Now watch, I'll lose it again. But this next one was one I just didn't want to throw away, so I had Jim make it into a drill pen for me. So be right back. I will switch colors and we will check out the last one and wrap it all up. Okay, lastly we have Bahama Breeze, and this is the pen I'm going to use for this one. So let's check it out. See, looks like the cherry sour has a smaller amount in it than these other two, but let's see, the consistency on this one is about like the same as the cherry. So far out of all of them, the unicorn one seems to be softer, but the others seem to be about the same. But I mean, I really don't think that they're all that hard. I mean, they are hard wax, but they're not hard. Yeah, so I like to just kind of push the leftovers back into the crevice so they're not loose and bouncing around or falling out when I go to close the container. So there we go. Now let's try out this one. Oh, I didn't push it in and wipe off the excess. All right, so what else can I talk about? Let's see. What? Oh yeah, I do have a giveaway going right now. So if you are interested in entering that giveaway, I do have a bunch of diamond paintings I need to destash, and I'm gonna have 2 or 3 winners, just depends. I will put up in the eye up here, right there, the video that you need to go watch to find out how to enter. And I know I haven't had a giveaway in a while. I've really been just bummed that I haven't been able to spend as much time on my channel as I wanted to. I have so many videos actually on my computer that I just haven't edited and been able to edit and upload. I actually have some uploaded that they're just, they're the kind that people I find tend to not watch as much as like the Diamond Art Club unboxings. Those ones are extremely popular, but if I'm not doing one of those, it doesn't seem people want to watch them as much. So this one, the wax is coming off on the drills, so let's try and fix that by pressing it in. See, I'm not the kind of person that's like tries it once and like, oh, it's coming off on the drills, it's bad wax. You've got to understand that this hard wax is not the same as just your pink stuff. It's not the same, and some people don't want to fuss with it, and that's understandable. But if you want nicely scented wax, sometimes you've got to deal with the little idiosyncrasies that you need to deal with in order to use hard wax. So I will try and do my best to work with it, and if I'm working with it for months or however long and it's still just not working, then that's one thing. But if I'm trying the first 10 minutes and something doesn't go right and I just can't get it to do what I want, 10 minutes is not enough time for me to just give up on something. See, all I did was I just pushed the wax up into the pen by pushing down on my drill like I did on the other color. So I was saying something, I don't remember what it was now. Oh, the giveaway, and house got really quiet all of a sudden. Don't know if my husband went to bed. It is like 2:30 in the morning, so I wouldn't doubt he's in bed. Yeah, I'm hoping I can get this video up. I know people get excited when a video goes up from me now because I don't get them up as often as I used to. I was doing one video every single day, sometimes more when I first started, and now I've had my channel for 2 years. Yep, May 16th was my 2-year anniversary, and that's why I'm having the giveaway. It's just, life has changed. Tesslynn's gotten older. She's in school. She needs more attention because she's like going through something. And the business, the pen shop just blew up. I mean, it's like insane right now. I don't, and I mean, Jim does a lot of it, but I do a lot of the computer part, the end where the customer service, the updating the listings, and that's why a lot of new stuff hasn't been posted lately, because I've got to do the taxes too, and in order to do the taxes I need to get things organized, and part of getting things organized is actually organizing and finding time. It's just a big conundrum. It's just a big catch-22 for me, and man, this smells good. These smells are just awesome. I mean, it smells like kind of like pineapple. I'm really bad at distinguishing smells, but yeah, that is really good. I love these smells. They're really nice. So the wax works. I don't know what the difference is between this and other name brand wax, hard waxes. I don't know if there is a difference. Well, I'm sure there is, because they were made by 2 different people. And yeah, this one needs a little bit more wax. They're starting to fall out on me here. So I'll just top it off, pull off the excess, push it down on a drill to get it pushed in further. And I'm getting tired myself, so I'm just going to place a couple more drills here, and then I think I'm going to wrap this up. Probably talked your guys' ears off when you just came here to look at a review on some wax, and here I am just jibber jabbering. Oh, I'm sure I'll change the title to make sure it says that it's a drill with me, which I haven't done in so long, you guys. I used to think, I needed to have some, a topic is really good to have when you do a drill with me. But I used to look for the tags, a tag to do, so that I would have something to talk about. And, if you went back and watched some of my other drill with me's from the past, you'll learn a lot about me, because that's what those drill with me's did. The tags I did on them was they asked a lot of questions about me and my life, my past, yada yada. So you'll learn a lot about me if you go back and watch those. I mean, I could probably redo those tags nowadays, and there's only so many people that have watched every single one of my videos and still watches them. But I know they're out there. I know there are a few of you. And I just want to take these last couple of minutes to thank all of you guys for, subscribing to my channel, because, the subscribing is what really helps the channel grow, obviously. But it also helps to get more people knowing about what I'm trying to do with my channel, is to help diamond painters, new diamond painters and old diamond painters alike, learn new stuff, or to just, find different places to buy, diamond paintings or certain accessories, or some of this new stuff that people are coming out with, like the specialty wax. It's not something that was available when I first started diamond painting, and it's new. It's pretty new. I mean, it's not been around that long. And to get more people knowing about it is, those that watch my videos, if you subscribe and liking the video also helps to get it suggested to other people who are looking for this type of video. So it's really weird how YouTube does their thing. It's like the more people that like it, the more likely they are to be suggested to other people. And then the subscribing is also another one of the key things that they look at when they suggest videos to other people. So that's just my little speech on why I love it when people subscribe and like my videos. And making comments, it helps me to know that you guys are enjoying it and watching them and listening. I mean, it's good to be heard and to know that you guys heard what I said and comment on it and just anything, you know, it helps encourage me to keep doing more videos the more the people comment. And I've said this before, but I'll say it again. I try my best to make sure I read every single comment. And when I read it, I give it a heart. So eventually I do end up reading all my comments, but if I don't give you a heart, it doesn't mean I don't love you. It just means I haven't read your comment yet. But I like to read what you guys have to say and your encouraging words. And I thank you guys for subscribing and for being with me through my diamond painting journey throughout these years. I can say years now. Seems so weird. And just, you know, being in this community with me, it's just really a good feeling, and it's such a wonderful community to be a part of, and I am really glad I am a part of it. And when people really just I like the fact that, well, I don't like that YouTube doesn't have the ability for you to be able to post pictures, but I can understand why they don't have that ability. But that's why, you know, I started the Facebook group, was so that people can join in and share their works in progress and just ask their questions and just to get to know each other a little better, because it's a little hard to do that here on YouTube, because for one, they don't have private messaging anymore, which they did and then they didn't and then they did again and now they don't again. It doesn't make sense why they keep taking it away, but that's the way it is. And that's what, you know, why I have Facebook, is so people can, you know, talk with each other, get to know each other, and join in. And I love seeing your diamond paintings. I love seeing what you're working on. And especially when it's like something I've done already or that I'm getting ready to do, and then I can see how it's going to turn out, and just gets me more excited about doing it that much more. So keep it up, guys. Keep showing your pictures. And I do have a post, it's pinned at the top, where you can leave an image that you've completed, a diamond painting, and it will go into the pool of names. And each week, I am working really hard to make it every week. I will be drawing a person and their diamond painting to for the cover photo on the group, and I will change the cover photo to your diamond painting. So if you want to have your possibility to have your diamond painting displayed, you know, join the group and leave a picture of your completed diamond painting in that thread. It's pinned to the very first thing that you see when you come into the group, on the group page, and leave it there for me, and I will do my best to get it added to the pool. And I'm going to try to do my drawings every Monday. I used to have an admin that did it, but I haven't heard from her in quite some time, so I think she's kind of busy with something else now. So I'm gonna have to say, I like this wax. It smells really good. It works well. It smells really good. So yeah, give it a shot. Try it out. I will leave it down below. The link to their Etsy shop down below. It is MetalHeadsDPs on Etsy. And that's about it. I'm gonna not say so much. I'm really tired. And yeah, let me know what you think, guys. Have you tried it yourself, and what do you think of it? leave your comments down below, and don't forget to hit that like button, guys. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe now so that you can see everything that I post, all my new videos that I come up with. And if you hit the bell after you've hit the subscribe button, you will get a notification when I do post new videos and when I go live. So I hope to hear from you guys. I will see you guys in my next video. Have fun diamond painting, and don't forget to always sparkle wherever you go and whatever you do. Take care, everyone. Bye.